Howdy! My name is Annabelle Westfall, and today I am presenting to you my feature screenplay, Ain't No Cowboy. Ain't No Cowboy is a film about a young rancher whose property is threatened by foreclosure. Because of this, he decides to join a young, handsome bull rider on the Texas rodeo circuit in order to win enough prize money and potentially find a little love on the road. J.W. Buck King makes a living breaking out colts on his aunt's ranch. It's honest and simple work, but not enough to pay the bills, especially when foreclosure looms ominously in the future. Everything changes when charming Blaze Lafayette sees rodeo potential in Buck and invites him to compete on the Texas bull riding circuit. As Buck and Lafayette grow fond of each other on the road, the pressure of saving the ranch or nurture a budding romance threatens to overwhelm Buck. Because of the nature of my film, I would consider it a cowboy romance. With a cowboy romance, I'm hoping to revitalize the Western genre. And because it's a romance between two cowboys, I'm hoping that my story will reach the LGBTQ+ community. Naturally, the film that I often compare Ain't No Cowboys to is Brokeback Mountain from 2005. While Brokeback Mountain was definitely groundbreaking and ahead of its time, it is a film without a happy ending, and it has nuanced but problematic characters, which I'm hoping doesn't happen with my film. For my two main characters, Buck and Lafayette, I chose two celebrities that I think exhibit the most energy and likeness to both of my characters. For Buck, I chose Lil Nas X because I like his defiance and openness of his sexuality. And for Lafayette, I chose Taylor Perez, who I think gives a bit more of a playful and laid-back energy that I like to see in Lafayette. For the location, it has to be in Texas. Texas is the heart of America's rodeo scene, and the rough and often dangerous climate of Texas matches perfectly for my film's rough and sometimes dangerous themes. Texas also has a certain beauty to it, which I think represents the love between these two cowboys very well. Ain't No Cowboy has lots of future potential because it's a story that resonates with a community that feels underrepresented and maybe a little tired of other queer stories that only focus on coming out, internalized homophobia, or rejection from society. And while those topics are very important, with my film, I'm hoping to give the community something more lighthearted and something with a more positive twist on a queer story, as well as introducing more queer stories into the Western genre, thus revitalizing the Western genre in the 2020s. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you like Ain't No Cowboy.